The underlying energy for the month is this Six of Cups in reverse. This is moving forward, leaving home, getting independence, focusing on the present. Don't cling to the past. You may feel disconnected from your inner child or playfulness. It could be lacking. Maybe things feel stale right now. But also during this time is forgiveness. Acknowledge life changes. Learn mistakes, forgive others. True lasting change only happens in the present. This can also be a private walk down memory lane, and it can do with past relationships. It could be an ex showing up. It could be talking to them or just thinking about them. Or it could just be childhood friends or family, just stuff like that. Memory lane a little bit. Next, we have this Six of Wands in reverse. This is excess pride or ego getting in the way. This could also be a lack of recognition, or say you're not getting the feedback that you expected for your efforts, and maybe you got that sense of feeling punished in a way that you've put all this time and effort in, but you're not seeing the rewards or the recognition you thought you would have. This can also say to evaluate what success means to you and how you value success and how you value lifestyles. Do you base it on what other people say? And not your own beliefs of what true value is and what true success is. This can also just be a private victory as well. Maybe you've accomplished something and you keeping it private and personal. And sometimes it's good to look at that. Do you keep it private and personal and not tell people what you've achieved because you're shy or you feel people might not care or, something like that? You need to focus, be proud of who you are in a way too. But not to the point that your pride's getting in the way. Next, we have the Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, this is breakthrough. It's a sharp mind. It's that inner strength. It's a good time to seek justice and truth. This could be a new point of view coming in, a sudden realization. This could be something where you need to, with the mind, like an aha moment, waking up, that new energy coming in, see the lightning bolts hitting in, like zapped with something new. Can also just be new information coming into you. It can be through writing. You could be journaling stuff. You could be writing. You could be podcasting. Anything that does with words and the mind. Here we have the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands, this is creativity. This is ideas. This could even literally mean birth or birthing new ideas or inspiration. This could be a new venture or a new way of life. You have this desire, this passion to create something new. Look at that. It's like a star that's bursted forth and something new is growing within it. All right, next we have the little flower out of the way there. Don't catch up my cards. We have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, suffering, grief. But through pain, we learn. And this can come out of the blue. And with this card, you get knocked down, but are you going to stay down? It's a low point, but it's only temporary. These things make you stronger. And in the moment, it's hard. It can be mentally something that causes you a problem. It could be emotional. It could be all of it together. All right, next we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And this is a sudden awareness. You're choosing happiness. You're getting over a time of mopiness or a time of disconnectedness or a time of contemplation. You've realized what you want. You realize you're ready to move forward. You have that desire to want to go forth and move into something new, something better, to get started again. And that's a beautiful thing, ain't it? To have that waking up. Next we have the World card. And with the World card, this is fulfillment, harmony, success. This is completion. This is triumph. This is wholeness. This is you coming full circle. A major milestone has been completed. And if that is the case, show gratitude. Don't forget to show gratitude for the things that you have accomplished, because you have gone through trials and tribulations and you've gone along that journey to this ending of that cycle so that you can start anew. But show your gratitude for the things that have been achieved or received or completed. And with the World card too, this can also be possible travel. It can be overseas and usually for long extended periods of time. And another thing about this card is that maybe you haven't reached completion yet, but you're close to it. And you need to tie up loose ends and you're lacking that closure. But make sure you keep your eye on things. Don't slack off. All right, next we have the Four of Swords. And with the Four of Swords, this is about rest, recovery after some type of strain. It's not a time to make decisions. This is a time and what I call a challenge presented to you by the universe to stay quiet, to stay inactive, to take that moment to pause and to re-energize and to have that solitude to negotiate the situation or to negotiate the path ahead. You see how the lamb has the star in the head, on the forehead? It's saying, yes, you've gone through all these trials and tribulations and everything. Now let's give our body peace and mind, our chance to awaken, to have that enlightened stage so that we can move forward. Okay, here we have the Mother of Cups, which is water energy. So this could possibly be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is someone who's honest, sensitive. They can be emotional. They can be loyal. They can be like a mentor in a way, a mother figure. You know, someone, that water energy, the embodiment of that. If it is not a person, this is talking about that you have the power to reach your goals and it comes from within. This is having compassion, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. You are stronger than you think you are. You can accomplish these things. Believe in yourself, Next we have the Devil card in reverse. And this is freedom, release, restoring control, breaking away from bad habits, addictions, negative thoughts, self-doubts, doing that spring cleaning, having that self-improvement, getting away from the negativity, from the negative people, the negative things, the negative thoughts within self. Freeing yourself, cutting away those chains of oppression, chains that hold you down, that either you or other people put upon yourself. Gaining that power back. Here we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is hope. I mean, this can also be despair, like you're making things worse than they really need, and it's kind of really getting to you a little bit, and it's pushing you pretty hard into a spiral, a downward spiral. But in this sense, another good thing about this card is you need to work on releasing it. And with this card, it can mean that. It can mean that you're currently working through those things. And you have the hope to push forward and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel again. And with this, reach out for help if you need to. You don't have to go through things alone. Maybe you need to reach out to this water sign. Or maybe it could be another fire energy. Either way, this is something that you could use help with. You don't have to do it alone. Reach out to a group, reach out to a family member, reach out to a friend, whatever you need to do. It could even be through communications of texting or through an online group or talking it out with people, since that's there, so you can get that sense of wholeness back and completion and work through. Could be from somebody across the other side of the world, either way. But work through those things. Get through the anxieties, the traumas, the fears. Okay. Next we have the Father of Wands. This is fire energy, so this could possibly be Aries, Leo, or Sag. So this could be your energy here or someone else's. This could be someone over the age of 25 and up, but I usually try not to, be that specific because people get wrapped up in this could be someone. But this is someone who's powerful, who's got a zest for life. They're strong. They are passionate people. But in this sense, when we talk about the king, this is the power. This is the leadership. This is overcoming challenges. Nothing will stop you. Having that clear vision and making it happen. I mean, look at the snake. Does he look like he fears anything? Does he look like he's worried about anything? No. Then this lightning coming in, that's the passion. That's the energy. He's going to do what he wants. He's going to make it. Okay. That's the energy you want. That I am. I am powerful. I am capable. I can go through fire and come out the other side and not even be scathed. Here we have the Two of Cups in reverse. This is tension, imbalance, a disharmony. It could be a broken communication. It could be within a relationship, perhaps, or it could just be within yourself and your emotions. But with this card, it could be distrust or a falling out. It could be that you need to practice self-love. Perhaps you are fearful and it's made you vulnerable. And sometimes being vulnerable is scary in a way, and you're guarding yourself. Okay, so with this reading, all right, with this Six of Cups here in reverse, you could be going down memory lane. It could be with an ex. It could be about someone you previously had and there were some issues. It could be about a family member or friend. But in this sense, with this, that whatever trials or tribulations or memories you have from the past, whether they are happy or whether they are not happy, and you see your growth. This is the important about the past. Don't get hung up in the past. You can go back to these memories and look at them as a timeline, as a guide to see how you have grown, how you have changed, where can you go next, learning from the mistakes, giving others forgiveness and yourself forgiveness, acknowledging the life changes, acknowledging the changes of life, and true lasting change that makes a difference happens within the present. But you can look to those things just for a moment and bring them to the forefront and focus on them for a sec. And really see what you've accomplished. Really see where you're going. Really see these things and how you can grow from those things and not let them drain you down. All right? You're wanting to move forward. You're wanting that independence. And you might be going through a time of disconnectedness or lacking playfulness and staleness. Just look over those memories and realize what you have done and where you can go and how you have evolved to a higher level of consciousness. You know, the evolving. It's beautiful, but evolving happens within the present when you look back over the past, you know, just for moments, don't get stuck on it. Then with this moving into the month, so that's the energy that's going to be going on this entire month. Oh my God, that's beautiful. You know, it's like seeing, it's like looking back at it, like it's a movie playing in front of you. I've created these things, you know, I've let these things go, these trials and tribulations that I've gone through. They were hard for me, but in the same way they were beautiful because they create something new. And growth is beautiful. It's an amazing thing. So with this Six of Wands in reverse here, obviously you need to look at how you value success or your expectations of what you want. Are they tangible? Are they not tangible? Are they a little bit, you know, overbearing, like you expect something and you're not seeing what you want. And it kind of makes you feel like a punishment, but it's something you can do to yourself too. That your expectations are so high, or you want something to go a specific way, or I need to have this type of income, I need to have that specific car, I need to be wearing these designer clothes to be considered successful. Is that truly what you find successful, or is that other people's opinions and the people around you or societies? You need to see those things so you're not left with these unfulfilled expectations if you base it on everybody else's stuff. So here with this Ace of Swords, you're going to gain clarity. Something's going to come through to you and you're going to wake up and you're going to have that aha moment. And it's going to shoot right into your little mind and it's going to be like, okay, we're going to have that breakthrough now. We are going to wake up. We are going to gain inner strength. We're going to seek out truth and justice. We're going to get that new point of view. All right. And you can do this through writing, like I said. And it could be words. It could be texting with someone else to help you work through these fears, anxieties, or bad habits, things that hold you down. But then here next with this Ace of Wands, there's that new creative energy. You're ready. You have the desire to start anew. You're ready for that passion to grow. You want to begin something. You want to start something. You want to make something. And you're full of that energy. All right? That it's just flowing through you. Okay? Like I said, look at that. It's bursting. And within it is this growth of something new, something wonderful, something magical. But something's going to come along, I think, and knock you down. You're going to hit a low point for a moment. Maybe things didn't go the way you expected. Could be within a relationship. Could be within yourself. Could be within a partnership, a friendship, a family member. It could be because there's some kind of disconnected issue going on there. But getting back to this, whatever it is, it's going to hit you. And it might hurt you for a second. That's where you're going to have these trials and tribulations, okay? There was some kind of pain that's going on here. But the point is, you can either sit here at that low point and sulk in it over and over and over and, contemplate on it and, fester it. Or you can just get up and be like, okay, it happened. I had a moment to process it, in a way. And then picking up, moving on. But I did pull some clarifiers for this Three of Swords just to see what it had to say. And I got the Magician. And the Magician is you have the skills needed to succeed. This is willpower. This is creation. This is mastery. This is adapting to change. Things happen. They knock you down. Maybe you had an idea to create something or a passion to start something. And, you kind of got knocked over a little bit about it. Whether it's a project, a venture, a relationship, starting a class, whatever it may be. You'll know when the time comes what I'm talking about here. But when it comes in, it's saying to you, adapting to change is important. Okay? And this is also about applying yourself. It's the perfect time to move on from this. You're planning. You're manifesting. All right? And with the Page of Cups in reverse, this is emotional immaturity, or you're battling self-worth. Or you need to remember the joy of your projects. Like I said, maybe you started something off and things didn't go quietly as you expected, And that's okay. That happens to everybody. Setbacks or something, whatever. Don't let it stop you. You're manifesting. You're making. Pick yourself up. Move on. Create it. Don't be scared. Practice self-worth. You can do it. You can make it. Don't get hung up in pity or self-loathing because something didn't work out. And you're with this Four of Cups. You're going to pick up. You're going to let go of those things that hold you down and hold you back. All right. The crap happened. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to release those chains. I'm ready to pick up and say, I want joy. I want wholeness. I want completion. I want to reach those dreams of mine. I have the desire to say now, I am ready. It happened. I didn't get what I wanted. I've learned. I'm ready to move forward. Okay? I want that completion. I got to put in the work. I got to keep following forth. I got to keep tying loose ends together to make this happen. You can't just slack off because something bad happened. But with that World card there, it's saying to you that, that joy is come back to you. That fulfillment, having that harmony back. And you can come full circle from the issue that you learned. And you want to come full circle. You want to keep moving forward. And you need to take a break for a minute. Don't jump right back in to your project because you're going to have that awakening. Yeah, I want to keep moving forward. I want to keep doing this. I want to make my dreams happen. I want that fulfillment. But take a break with this dream that you have just for a second. Take a break. Mull over for a second about what you've gone through. It's like a reprieve to just have that moment of enlightenment. That the universe is pausing you. They're challenging you. Like, I dare you just to stay still for a moment. Don't make any rash decisions. Stay still for just a moment. Have that peace like you would in meditation. And then you have that enlightenment. And you have that strength back. Because while you're in that meditation, you are re-energizing. But you're also getting enlightened. Beautiful, right? So then here, with this Mother of Cups, you are stronger than you think. The power to succeed comes from within. Reconnect with it. You are the master. No matter what you go through, no matter what fire you go through, you will come out the phoenix every time. During this instance, you definitely will. You can manifest. You can make it happen. Don't let things like the loss or setbacks or whatever it is drain you. Gain the will. Be compassionate about what happened. Maybe someone else got in the way and caused the problems. Maybe yourself got within the way. Either way, show the forgiveness. Be compassionate about what happened. Accept it, forgive it, move forward, you're strong. Let go of the things that held you down, the negativity, whether it's from someone else, within yourself, whatever it may be, whatever source it's coming from. Take those chains, rip them apart, throw them into the fire and let them melt away. They are no longer yours to carry. Freedom from that negativity, freedom from bad habits, freedom from addictions, freedom from oppression upon self. Okay? That you create within your own mind or from the opinions and negativity of others or over what has happened, setbacks, whatever it may be. And here, this is working through those things. You made them more than what they needed to be. All right? Don't let your mind cause you to spiral out of control because it's like when something bad happens, people can make it a lot worse than it really is, and they let their mind get carried away with it. You're going to work through that. Ask for help. Reach out to a friend through communication. It could be somebody on the other side of the world. It could be somebody far away. Maybe traveling to see someone and they'll help you. It could be this another fire energy, or it could just be this other person who is a powerful person who has clear vision, and they'll help you work through this. You're ready to get rid of that. Move on. I want to stand strong again. I want to be powerful. I'm going to have a clear vision of what I want, and I'm ready to move forward. And these things that were disconnected from myself, or disconnected within a relationship, or whatever it was that caused this falling out or this problem, all right? You can work through that. You can move on from that. And you can see how those things are beautiful. Like they say, the rose. You can't have the rose without the thorns. And if you have the thorns, you got the beautiful rose. It's like that sweet bitterness, you know, in a way. But you're getting that balance back. To know that I may have got stuck by the thorn, but look at the beautiful rose that is blooming in its place alongside it. You know? That's beautiful. And it's practicing self-love. Self-love. You deserve more. You deserve better. But I did pull some clarifiers for this just to get some extra. And what I did get here with this Two of Cups reverse is you're vulnerable, and maybe you're guarding yourself a little bit too. You know, because you fear that things may happen. Don't get hung up in that. This sense of stability within self. Don't let your emotions run rapid. And it could be that person, somebody who's dependent, somebody who has insecurities. Like, again, this has showed up. So it could be a water sign that you're dealing with in your life. But this is also saying to yourself, don't let your emotions get the better of you. Don't. Just because things aren't stable, or because you wanted that sense of success or home, maybe you didn't get it right away. And maybe you want to get back to the sense of stability. You got to stand up for yourself. You got to draw a line in the sand with all these things that are opposing you. The ground may feel shaky, but figure out what you want, where you want to go. Research it, figure it out, get that clear vision, and know, I'm going to stand up for self. I want more. I want to look at things more logically. I don't want to be wrapped up in my emotion. And this is practicing self-care. Practice that self-care. Stand up for you. Do what's right for you for a change. You know? And it will help get you that sense of harmony, if it's within the home, or if it's within self, or if it's within a community, or within work. Whatever it may be. You want to enjoy the fruits of their labor? Take care of yourself. Enjoy life a little bit better. Stop guarding yourself against the awfulness because you fear being vulnerable. Instead, practice self-love. I'm standing up for me. I'm taking care of me this time. Okay? That's wonderful.